Hello there guys and gals, it is me, Crypto Connor, and we are back with another video about Saitama on Solana today. Now, one thing that has been kind of on the tip of everybody's tongues lately is Coin Exchange. It's kind of been the hot topic lately is exchange, and the reason for a lot of that is because lately there has been a big push for getting some donations to the marketing wallet for Saitama. We will just go ahead, we're going to take a look at how that is doing. And yeah, the marketing wallet has been thriving. Right now it's sitting at about 390 SOL, which is about 52,000 US dollars worth. It also has about 870,000 Saitama sitting in the wallet, which is roughly around like $40,000 at the time of this recording. Now don't actually think too much about the Saitama that's in the wallet right now, because the core team has already kind of came out and said, hey, last thing that we want to do is dump a bunch of the Saitama that's in the wallet to get sold, because that just hurts the chart, which in turn just hurts the community. So that's kind of last case scenario. I don't think that's something that we're going to see happening, because the power of the community has been getting all of this money sent to the marketing wallet, and they have a lot of capital to play with. And so I know one of the main things that capital will be contributing to is exchange listings. One thing that I do want to give a huge shout out to the core team at Saitama on is, usually in a lot of projects like to kind of overpromise and underdeliver. They like to kind of hype up the community, gas them up, say, oh yeah, Binance is coming, oh yeah, Coinbase is coming, yeah, right around the corner. That's not what this team is doing. This team is basically like, hey, exchanges, they are on their way. We're not going to give you a time frame, we're not going to give you any names, we're not going to gas you up or anything. When it happens, it happens. It's just going to happen fluidly and happen organically. And that's kind of refreshing to have. You don't see that huge like build up in, oh yeah, exchanges are coming next week, tier 1 exchange, and then you see the chart just start to skyrocket up, and then the next week comes, the exchange announcement doesn't come, the chart starts just dropping, everybody's selling out, everybody's panicking, and then by the time that the actual exchange listing does happen, all of the hype and all the fuel that came from it, it's already been used and been gone, and the exchange listing ends up doing nothing. I mean, the token ends up just going sideways. Maybe a little small spike, a few percentage points, but they kind of use up all the hype around it. So this project's been good. They're just being very nonchalant about it, and they're just like, hey, when it happens, it happens. Just be ready. So yeah, that is something that is very, very refreshing. Now, one thing I do want to kind of note that I saw on Twitter the other day was posted by Prince, who is, as you may know, one of the core members of the team. He came on Twitter and he said, hey, Wolfpack, which centralized exchange do you prefer to get Saitama and Solana on? And so he listed a few choices down there. He has MEXC, he has Gate.io, he has Bybit, and he has LBank. Now, this poll is still going on. Obviously, it's not finalized. What you see here is not going to be the final result, most likely. And also, regardless of which one wins, I also wouldn't bank on that one being the one that we go with. This is just kind of getting a feel in the air, see what people are interested in. So with that said, we are going to at least do a little look at the 4 exchanges that are right here and just kind of see what they're all about. See if we can kind of get a feel of which one would be best for us. So the first exchange that we're going to look at is we're kind of gonna go by the rankings of how the exchanges are on CoinMarketCap. I'm not 100% sure how they come up with the rankings. It's not just solely off of like trading volume or anything like that. It's kind of a conglomerate of a lot of things. But the very first one that they have ranked the highest is Bybit, which is sitting at a number 4 on their tier list. Now, Bybit is definitely not a bad exchange. It does about, in the last 24 hours, it's done over $4.5 billion, which You know, that's nothing to cough at right there. It's got a good amount of visits, almost 7 million people visit it weekly, and there's about 650 coins on it. So that is a very good one. That is a top tier exchange right now. That could help out the pack a lot. The second one that I saw was Gate.io. Now, Gate.io is sitting at number 7 on their tier list. A little bit over $2 billion in 24-hour volume, almost 4 million weekly visits, and here's the big one on Gate.io. It has almost 2,200 coins. Now, Gate.io, you know, I'm going to be a little bit biased here. I am a fan of Gate.io simply because Gate.io is very, in my opinion, it's very like user friendly, very like new to crypto friendly. It's something that of a lot of exchanges that I've seen and I've used, if I was gonna sign my grandma up for crypto, Gate.io would be one of the exchanges I would probably send her to, because it seems to be just the most easily utilized and easily accessed exchange that is out there. So I think that would be kind of really cool to see for Saitama. I think that would be, you know, if we're talking about a first exchange to get on and you see Gate.io, that's huge. I mean, if you see Bybit, that's huge as well. But anyways, the third one that I saw come up was MEXC. Now, MEXC is sitting at a number 11 on CoinMarketCap's tier list. It does a little over $1 billion in 24-hour trading volume. Very good, very good. A little bit over 2 million weekly visits. And much like Gate.io, this has almost 2,300 coins on it. Now, MEXC is, you know, absolutely nothing wrong if we get on MEXC. It's a very good exchange. All of these exchanges are very good. I mean, honestly, to me personally, I don't care which one we get on. It could be any of the 4 choices that we have. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal and amazing for the project. And hey, even if it's not one of these 4, even if it's something else, I'm still going to be bullish on it. Because hey, once you get one exchange, almost all the exchanges that are under it, they start to just list you for free. Because it's like, hey, they want to keep up with their competitors that are on top of them. So with that said, we're going to look at the last one on the list, which is LBank, sitting at number 17 on CoinMarket's tier list. Now, LBank is, you know, obviously in terms of volume and everything, it is the lowest out of the 4 choices. It does a little under $1 billion, sitting at about 800 million right now in the past 24 hours. It has, similar to Bybit, it's a little bit less amount of coins, a little bit more exclusive, maybe you could say. It's sitting at about 638 coins, but nonetheless, still a very good exchange. These are all very good ones, and you know, I'm just excited. I'm excited, you guys. I don't know if you guys are as excited as I am, but one thing that we do know, one thing that is for sure, is that exchanges are coming. And one thing that is very, very, very critical when it comes to crypto is you want your first exchange to be a good one. You want to really just, you know, hit the ground running when it comes to that. Because as I said just a little bit earlier, once you get on one exchange, you know, all of the other exchanges that are under it that originally wanted you to, you know, pay to get onto them, once they see like, oh, hey, you're on Bybit now, oh, you're on Gate.io, you're on MEXC, they're going to be like, hey, you know, we want a piece of that action. And all of a sudden, you know, Saitama's going to just start getting all kinds of free exchange listings. And it's going to happen quick. It's going to happen in the blink of an eye. It's going to happen before you or I can even really fathom it. It's just all of a sudden we're going to go from one exchange to, you know, 2 or 3 exchanges to 5 to 10. It's going to go fast, it's going to go rapid, and it's going to be just absolutely insane for the price action. And I cannot wait for it. So with that all said, you guys, you kind of heard, you know, I'm leaning a bit towards Gate.io. That's what I would like to see. Bybit is, you know, a second place finisher for me. Those are the 2 that I would really like to see us get on first. If it's MEXC or LBank, that's totally fine too. If it's any other exchange, hey, I'll take it. An exchange is an exchange. But please let me know in the comments down below, what exchange do you think that Saitama is going to get on? And along with that, what exchange do you hope that it gets on? I'd be very curious to see. I know the community, a lot of community members feel very differently, have their own opinions on exchanges, but I'm interested to hear your guys' opinions. And as always, you guys, please make sure that you like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel to see future videos on Saitama on Solana, as well as other crypto related videos. So with that all said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I am Crypto Connor, and I am out of here.